we'll start off this week with GU. And you remember from last week, we were anticipating a short or continued short, but this was not the case, as it's very clear here. It's a strong bull bar. Now, this is caused from many factors, but one of the factors is pound got some really good news this week and last week, so it was compounding. So it was good to see actually, but not exactly where we were. But we weren't caught. We didn't get a fake out from this push down, so it wasn't too bad. Now we'll zoom in. Firstly, next area we would be looking for is either a push through. That's a bit of a wonky line, sorry about that. A push through and then a retrace to this zone for a long. And our next area that we should be watching out for a strong short will be around up here. This will be a few weeks away if it does continue to push up. But yeah, if it does, do keep an eye out for it. We'll have a look at the 4-hour chart and see what the week brought. So as you can see, after our gap, we closed the gap, and then it was basically bull. We had a short stopover and then a retrace back to our line, and then another retrace which is worth around about 50 pips, and then continued on up. And this is also setting up for continuation long, but this area here will be one to watch. It's up here, but we'll see how that goes. That's it for GU this week. Basically, to round that up, we're looking for continuation long, but keeping an eye on the upcoming support and resistance lines. On to GJ now. This week, as I just said, the pound had some good news and the yen had some bad news, so we had quite a push up, basically forgetting about all of our support and resistance lines. But this is to be expected with fundamental analysis added into your trading. So yeah, it's not really much to say here. We were looking for maybe a little push up and then a continuation down, but as at the moment the market is not bringing that to us. So we'll have a zoom in on the daily or 4-hour chart and have a look what the week brought. So as you can see, we didn't have a gap, and all we did was continue on up. Bounced off, pushed up basically to this zone, and then pulled back and then continued directly on up. Few bear candles, but nothing much. It was all bullish. So shorting in this was not really a wise choice, but longing this, which the master candle method, we got two, one around this area and one around this area, for a max potential of 650 pips, nearly the entire move, which was quite nice to see. But yeah, that's all for GJ this week. I would anticipate more move up, but that's really news pending. We'll have a look at news in a second. Let's have a look through this. Remember, it's Easter this weekend, so expect a slow start, but we've got some big news on Monday, which is a public holiday for me personally. But nevertheless, it's a bank holiday for a fair few countries, so you just pay close attention to this. Let's have a look. Tuesday, we have some big news for the Australian, even though we don't look at it. Big news for them, and some news, quite a bit of news for the pound, and then the FOMC minutes. What else we got? This will be a big mover, so watch out for that on Wednesday. There's a fair bit of news actually this week. The unemployment change will be a big mover for the Australian. Yeah, quite a lot of news. So this week we should see a fair bit of movement. which should be very good to see. So keep an eye on the websites for the news that you watch over, and play it safe. Thanks for watching. Be sure to come and join the community at forexbunker.com. Have a great week.